Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. Ekitike! There was plenty of power on that.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's ambitious. Applies the finish! Conte. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Batistuta had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
He's looking wide. Israel looking to pass their way through. He's having a shot! And that certainly packed a punch. Fernando Torres. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Israel have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Distributed tidily. Messi picks it up out wide. Messi stood his ground strongly. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's got tall. No, not the best of headers. Some good work on the right flank here. Pedri. Flamengo were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now the ball in. Brilliantly cut out. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Pato. Donadoni. And it's Deco. Albertini. He's having a go! That's a lovely, neat pass. Foot in. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And this is Pato. Pedri. Torres providing an outlet on that flank. He's shifting through the gears here. They want to be quick to recover this. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And that was very necessary. Boy, can he get on the end of this? Rafael Varane gives no quarter whatsoever. That is a great pick out. Well read, nice interception. Van Dijk. Rodri. And he's being shifted off it. Deco. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Deco. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bui. It's Pedri. And it's Bui to Messi. De Ligt. And it's Van Dijk. It's gone out for a throw-in. Half-time getting close now. And it's Fernando Torres. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Threads one in. Now it's Messi. He is through here. And here's Batistuta. Messi. In by Messi. Yeah. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Please welcome to the field.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Israel may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Now, who's going to be first to this? He won't be happy with that one. Deco. And Fernandez. Gakpo. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Just eases him off the ball. Deco under intense pressure.
Well, to be honest, Peter, he has dictated much of the play. Better late than never in trying to stop him.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And it's Fernandez. Albertini. Ekitike. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Albertini goes short. Shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Ekitike touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Corner number 2 then. Albertini with the short one. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bui. Gakpo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rodri. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's an excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Israel clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Pato. Great defending, strong and determined. Van Dijk. And it's Fernando Torres. Gets a good foot in there. That has not gone well. Pedri. Fernando Torres is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Looking for the run. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball, and he's worked it through. Israel claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Substitutions taking place.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Deco, shot a goal! Really well taken goal. And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Israel have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Tries from distance. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
One 1-0 as we head towards the end. Van Dijk. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's found support out wide. Palmer has it out wide and in space. Oh, well played, well played.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
De Ligt.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Batistuta. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernail. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in 2020 in the group stages of Latin America's greatest club competition, where I'm pretty sure I remember he got 5 goals and an assist. Now, back then, I saw him as a very versatile forward who can play anywhere across the line, so this is a great guy to have in your squad.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Mbappe did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. That has been slung wide. Gakpo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Deco really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's had it taken off him. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Gakpo. Oh, face takes the shot! Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Mbappe! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Chouameni. And he's had a hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Ekitike. And this is Pato. He's looking wide. Gakpo! And that's going up front in a hurry. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Deco plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Donatoni. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Deco. Israel looking to pass their way through. Gakpo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Fernandez. And it's Fernandez. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Alvarez. Well, they could break here. And he cuts out the supply. Ball's played through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Yamal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely weighted ball. Yamal is in a really good position. And the shot! Oh, the ball's... Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Number 5, Chorveni. 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 Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Arsenal have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's been played through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Pelé. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Chance! Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Rodri shifted it to the flank. Chouameni. It's played through for him.
There will be
He's found a way
added
through.
time.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Spread it left. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's come to nothing. Di Lorenzo. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Bullish header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Albertini with the short one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Del Piero. Fernandez. Just about within shooting range. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Now it's Mbappe. Dani Olmo. And the finish! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of mood...
Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rodri. And Di Lorenzo.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Not the most convincing of passes. And here's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Albertini. And it's Olmo. Now it's Yamal. Rafael Varane gives no quarter whatsoever. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. And that's a good intervention. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Dani Olmo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here's Alvarez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Couldn't squeeze it through. Played out to the right. He is just caressing the ball. That has been knocked clear. Alvarez.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And they're on him in a flash. It's a sharp pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Can he get on the end of this? Dani Olmo looking to play him in. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Yamal. No, he's just misjudged that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Stood up well to him there. He's in a great position here. He's got away. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Courtois did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Rafael Varane produces the perfect tackle there. Not the most accurate pass. Saliba.
Israel are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Chouameni. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Dani Olmo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 23, Dani Olmo. Number 20, Yamal. Number 19.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Coming on the field, number 15, Betts. Number 22, Lee Cannon. Number
And just to
18,
confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's burst through. Not much subtlety about that challenge. He is through here. Oh, that is a... tries a shot! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Zanetti. Aims beyond the defence. Check claims comfortable. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Doué. Now it's Pelé. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Pelé. Oh, he's found support out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And here's Fernandes. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rafael Varane. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Here's a chance! Mighty close.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Galatasaray couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Albertini. Doué wins the duel this time. Galatasaray looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it.
And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Albertini conjures time and space where few can. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chance here to counter. And he's let fly! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's intervened well there. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Simons. Driving on and making good progress. Played out to the right. An instinctive delivery. Terrific header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Doué. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Czech comes out and deals with it. Doué. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's forced to go back. Zanetti. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Nice control. Now who's going to be... Oh, that's ambitious. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Xavi Simons. And it's Messi.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Deep cross. That's a decent clearance. Israel have their third corner. Mbappe plays it short. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pele! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Zanetti.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And Doué. Howson. Van Dijk. Xavi Simons. And it's Doué. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Israel ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are back on the way.
Israel are probably feeling...
And he's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. Hoisted in. And he's gone looking for safety. Chance for a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Now it's Raul. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Doué. And here's Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Israel are looking to break at pace. Howson gets in to thwart him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Doué, and that could well leave a mark. Referee has just said play on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many...
And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi goes short. This looks promising. Israel have the chance to go the other way. Pele receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. Pele with the cross. Shakir deals with that nice and simple. There's the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Messi. And it's Simons. Defending here is really tight. Messi. Albertini did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he was quick to react. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, super find. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. He's through here. Chance to shoot! It's in! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust.
That's rather hopeful. Gave it a go, but off target.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Coming on the field, number 17.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. He's found a way through.
Israel really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Great defending, strong and determined. Israel must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Ambitious ball here. Dink through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Galatasaray really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Marquez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Fernandez concedes a free kick for that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution in progress. Two added minutes.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Can he get onto this?
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
This ended up in no man's land. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Hello attendees, this is
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, good take in a good area. And that was very necessary. Kessié, nicely weighted ball. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Chance! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Oh, smashing header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kessié is offering a wry smile there.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Israel have the chance to go the other way. That's been slipped through. Pele! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Israel! And Israel score first. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Number 25.
Israel have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's had a shot! And now they can clear their lines. It's skewed away. Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Now it's Fernandez. He's having a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Number 25.
Israel are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mbappe is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Oh, that's ambitious. Israel have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Big chance! They've scored! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Flamengo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Fernandez knocks it out wide, back into the middle, back towards the middle. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now that's well seen too. Out to the left it goes. Flamengo are looking to break at pace. Israel looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kukçu. Neymar. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Schlotterbeck spots it and intercepts. And it's Lucas Moura. Pele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rafael Varane has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Lucas Moura. Kukçu. Lucas Moura looking to add to his goal. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. That has been cut short. Tries to pass it through. And there is the half-time whistle. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Israel are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are already promptly back underway. That looks a cracking ball. It's Pele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Mbappe plays it short. There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get onto this? Albertini. Fernandez. And it's Neymar. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe. Oh, nice touch. He has found the way through. Mbappe! It's hit the upright. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Albertini. And Albertini! Dani Olmo gets rid without sophistication. Israel have their third corner. Mbappe goes short. And he shoots! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Number 18, Mbumo.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Neymar. Neymar stood his ground strongly. Mbappe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Substitution.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Azar. Now it's Inzaghi. Tries to play it through. He's in a great position here, and that could set him on his way. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Looking for the run. Face to face with the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The look of disbelief on the faces of his teammates, I don't need to add to it.
Schlotterbeck. And it's Kukçu. And Kessié. And no, he's seen through all of that. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Mbappe. He's having a hit! He slings it in, and the shot! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Kessié. Kukçu. In with the challenge. Schlotterbeck attempts a clearance. Kukçu does really well to win the ball there. And that's gone loose. Mbappe goes on a charge down the left.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Pele, played out to the left flank. He's in plenty of space here.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Now it's Lucas Moura. Great defending, strong and determined. So here comes a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Rafael Varane gets the foot in and wins the ball. Mbappe, and that's been intercepted. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's really well cleared. And they've got a throw. Chiellini. Rice. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Pele, spread out to the left. Flamengo making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Schlotterbeck. Azar. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Steaming on goal, and a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Mbappe! Rice. And it's Inzaghi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's at the end. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Your final thoughts, Jim? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best.
And he's had a hit! And that certainly packed a punch. And it's Thuram. That's an imaginative pass. Now that's well seen too. Rummenigge. Rummenigge goes steaming forward. Oh, that is a nice touch. Nice control. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Israel with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's in a great decent chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and...
Goes for the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mbappe goes short. And the shot! It's run. Here's a chance! And the ball. Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Israel have their third corner. Mbappe with the short one. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Israel get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short. Fernandez opts to charge, surely! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Ruben Neves.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. Yamal. Ball driven. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Boca Juniors! Certain, searing and imperious.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Boca Juniors have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
I was going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he was quick to react. And it's made its way to him. It's Pelé! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The goal for Israel.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cross flung in towards the middle.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Fernandez plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Pelé. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Decent chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Ruben Neves, spread it left. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Messi. Fernandes. That's good running with the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Messi. And he welcomes it in. Albertini. Chooses to go crossfield. Fernandes. Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Threads one in. Oh, no joy this time. Rummenigge.
This is the time you need that pace.
He has found the way through. Camavinga gets in to thwart him. Thuram. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Israel really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Israel are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Serginho. Serginho couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And this is Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! Camavinga gets rid without sophistication. Messi. And he plays one through. He's got away. Well, that's a little loose. Mbappe. And it's Fernandes. Now Albertini. It's a really well-measured ball. 60 minutes played. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. He shifted it to the flank. Plays the return pass. And it's Albertini. Israel perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Goal! Boca Juniors! And they've got their lead back. So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Boca Juniors get themselves into the lead. Messi. Ruben Neves. Looking to play him in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He is through here. And the shot! Deftly away. Oh, what has happened here? And it's pulled back. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Israel really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Looks across and plays it in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Not the most accurate pass. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And no, that was never going to make it. Tries to pass it through. Spread out to the left.
Israel really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's had a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now it's Messi. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Number 11, Platini.
Messi! That was travelling. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Albertini. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Ruben Neves. Ronaldo chasing after it. He won't be happy with that one. Played into space. Ruben Neves. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Gehi.
It's looking good from here. It simply has to remain error-free now.
Yamal gets into a good position, and he's managed to get free. Donatoni is always looking to break lines. And here's Messi. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Messi. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's that, the end. Israel perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their effort... So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Goes for the header! Goal! River Plate! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Such a good gamble to take, and one that paid off very handsomely. Good job he trusted his instincts.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And smartly reclaimed. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Rodri. Gakpo. Oh, facing it. He's gone for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for the run. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Fernandes conjures time and space where few can. And it's Maradona. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Israel really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He shifted it to the flank. Now, can he find a finish? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. Gakpo. Gakpo!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's had it nicked away. Rodri. River Plate looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency,
all will be well.
Looking to play him in. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Oh, that was vital. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rummenigge running with the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Costa Curta.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Can he get it through? That is lovely.
Oh, really well played.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mbappe. He's tried one! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
That's a good foot in there.
Added time.
Over to the left. He is through here. Looking for options for movement. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Number 14.
And the game has already resumed here.
On the field. Number
Well, I
10.
think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Spread it left. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. No way through, so back it... It's Maradona! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Chooses to go crossfield. Israel come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Rodri played out to the right. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe. Driving forward, tries a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Israel have their second corner now. Fernandez, and a chance! That's going to go a long way. River Plate are looking to go forward now. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Israel still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course, and he's managed to get free. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's rather hopeful. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Fernandez has a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now they can clear their lines. Your impression so far, Jim?
Israel are very much in the game.
Great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Israel really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nice interception, well timed. Now, this could be a chance. Alexander-Arnold. He won't be happy with that one. Israel still have the cards to affect this game. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's in a great position here. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Knocks it into space. So much time and space. He gets big! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
In progress.
River Plate choosing to make the first change. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. Great vision. Del Piero has it in a wide position. And it's Varane. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Israel really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Alexander-Arnold. Aims beyond the defence, and he welcomes it in. Mbappe! He should have put that one away.
Mbappe really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Substitution for Israel. Number 22.
So here comes the substitution. Pele getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Adams. Yamal. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Israel are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Costa Curta. Now Mbappe. Now it's Pele. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified.
Israel really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Added time.
Looking tidy in possession here. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nice bit of trickery. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cannavaro. And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No short.